So first off, we're going to talk about CCW Revolution V, which will take place next Saturday on June 3rd at Bishopstown GAA Club in Cork. To tell us more about it now, joining me on the line, CCW promoter Lee Cahalane. Lee, thanks for joining us once again on the Kickouts.
Dave, thanks a million for having me.
You're more than welcome. So you guys are back now in Bishopstown now in Cork for, and this is an all-kids now show for this one now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like we don't really specify whether it's kids or, you know, or PG or whatever. It's we just call it all ages in the sense that it's a family-friendly event. It's not too kids orientated in the sense that it's not a pantomime show or anything like that. It's still what you see. It's still wrestling. It's still you know, it's predominantly I guess you could say a PG product or all ages product, I guess, because like, you know, the action isn't toned down or anything like that. You're just not going to have any swear words or
got yourself. Okay.
Like that, you know? Okay,
that makes sense. Well, already you have some pretty good matches announced. For example, the role model Ricky Combat to take on the Northern Irish Nightmare Tron.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I suppose you know, Tron debuted there back in December, and he's just been decimating everybody in his path. Really, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what's going to happen when he squares off with Combat. I mean, it's definitely going to be David versus Goliath, but you know, Combat's probably the biggest David we have, so I think it's going to be a good match.
Absolutely. Also, CCW All-Star, new CCW All-Star champion Danny the Beast Butler to defend his title against Vic Viper.
Yeah, Danny the Beast Butler picking up the victory in the six-man elimination match back last month at our over 18s event. Yeah, he's going to be taking on Vic Viper, who was the last man eliminated in that match that allowed him, I suppose, unofficial title of number one contender. So he's going to be taking him on June 3rd. Yeah, of course. Look, you know, two veterans of the Irish wrestling scene. You know, it is what you're going to get. You're going to get a quality match, and you know, anybody that knows Danny the Beast Butler or Vic Viper, it's going to be a fight.
It definitely sounds like all the makings for a good match. And obviously the main event, a really big main event, obviously in a triple threat match, Pastor William Ever will defend his CCW title against both Bruiser and Bingo Bounce.
Yeah, I guess, you know, Ballymun Bruiser lost the championship back at Pain Spotting. He lost that match by Pastor cashing in his championship choice briefcase, so he's invoking his rematch clause. And at the last show, Bingo Balance faced Pastor William Ever for the championship, and you know, in controversial fashion, Bingo Balance lost. However, his foot was under the rope, so he is now also granted a rematch for the championship. So we're going to call this one a battle of champions. You've got the first ever champion versus the current champion versus, I suppose, the people's champion and Bruiser, I guess. So, you know, it's a battle of champions, you know. Definitely,
it sounds like an awesome match. Is there any other matches that are in the cards in the meantime, or have yet to be announced, or is it keep it under wraps until closer to the events?
We're going to have a tag team title match as well. The establishment will take on the Woods Brothers one last time for the tag team title.
Awesome.
You're going to have a match between Rough Stuff and the Armstrongs. The tag team division is really, really heating up. There's a lot of really, really solid teams there now.
That's a very good match, because I hear very good things about both those teams, especially Rough Stuff. I heard they've made a big impact since their debut.
Yeah, they picked up the victory against Los Locos in their debut match, and they're definitely going for the tag team title. The Armstrongs, of course, really proving that they're a force to be reckoned with as well in the triple threat hardcore title match at our last show as well. So I mean, look, it's going to be two great teams going at it, and you know, a victory in that one is definitely going to elevate one of those teams to tag team contention.
Absolutely. So for anyone that's looking for tickets, where can they find them?
Yeah, for anyone that's looking for tickets, they can find them at eventbrite.ie only. So if you get them online as well for this show, if you pre-purchase your tickets online, you will receive a free meet and greet with the stars of CCW.
Awesome.
So get down to eventbrite.ie. There may be limited tickets on the door as well. Bishopstown GAA Hall is a massive venue, so either eventbrite.ie, you can get your tickets on the door. And it's going to be a great show. It's 5 years in the making. Our very first show was at the Bishopstown GAA Club.
Very good.
So it's nostalgic for us to come back and I suppose pay tribute. And it's going to be an exciting one.
Certainly an appropriate card for an appropriate venue, though, given the circumstances that it's 5 years in the making. So, Lee, all the best and more for your for Revolution 5 coming up, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
Fantastic. Thanks a million, Dave.